I would say Gant usually is pretty on point with their tailoring.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you're somebody that's looking like you just know the basic logos like Banana Republic, you don't know these brands like Gant.
Exactly.
Like, what should you be looking for?
You should look for quality tailoring first and foremost.
Okay.
Make sure your lines and everything are on point. Like I said, a lot of like the older brands, when it comes to pants and shit, they're gonna have like lower crotches and stuff, which people these days really ain't rocking.
No.
So they're gonna be baggy. They might have pleats on them, just a bunch of whack shit that you don't want to deal with.
Right.
So that's important. You know, you do a once over, you make sure like all the lines are on point. You know, this looks like it's a little too big for me.
Yeah.
It looks like it's not tailored like how I want it to be tailored. So
And I've noticed that you've definitely put a lot of stuff back. You don't have to fall in love with your stuff, right?
No, that's first and foremost. Yeah, there's too much good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you start thinking like that, like I'll end up. When I was young in the game, like I'd go home with garbage bags full of stuff. It's so cheap, like it's hard to pass on.
Right.
But you know, you get to a point where you have to. There has to be a filter.
Right.
And so what I do is I pick everything first and foremost, and then at the end I'll go through it again, give it a second look, make sure there's no holes or tears in anything, and then I'll make my final cuts and the ones that come home with me.
It's like pro football. You got the roster.
Exactly. Whittle it down to the best.
My man. So we're in the store right now. I found. Check this out. Ready for this? Look, hold on. My camera's all over the place. What's that say? That's Hugo Boss's backwards, but Hugo Boss shirt for $6. Apparently, that's what we like to call a steal. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna wear it too. I'm gonna look good. I like blazers. When you're thrifting for blazers or suits, because I mean you're gonna come across a lot of them. So like. For sure.
That's another thing that's like, it comes down to personal preference. You know, first thing to take into consideration is the buttons.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going with a 2 button. I don't see very many 1 buttons here, but usually 2 buttons, 3 buttons.
Yeah.
3 is gonna obviously be higher up. You know, they wear more like a jacket to me.
Yeah.
As opposed to these blazers, the regular traditional one, 2 button like this, or something like that. That's a little bit more dress casual to me.
Okay.
Can be dressed up or down. But yeah, it's the same thing. You're looking for a bunch of stuff. You're looking for the cut, obviously. Usually the more expensive ones, like the interior, you're looking for, see what the fabrics inside are made of, if it's silk.
Yeah.
If there's just the floating dude in there, like it's what do they call that? I forget what they call that, but we'll keep it moving. But yeah, you're looking mostly for the cut and the fit. You know, you want to look at stuff like little accessories, like the buttons, how many pockets, like stuff like that. That's kind of utilitarian. Like it just depends on what you carry and all that stuff.
Right.
I'm usually looking for fabric though.
Okay.
In the winter, obviously tweeds, wools, like the heavier fabrics are going to be what you're looking for. In the summer, you're going to go with the lighter fabrics, probably cottons, ginghams, like stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it definitely comes down to personal preference.
Also, can you kind of differentiate between, because I think people don't understand the difference between like a suit coat and a sport coat.
I mean, there's not too much of a difference. I mean, they're going to be cut a little bit different because in a suit coat, you're not going to be doing anything active really.
Right.
You're going to be, for the most part, in the office walking around. It's casual.
Right.
In a sport coat, it's going to have a little bit more give in the fabric. It's usually going to be cut a little bit looser because you're going to be active and stuff. So that's really probably the 2 main things. It's like it's a matter of fit. If you're going to be in the office, if you're going to be going out for a night on the town, you're going to probably wear more of a suit coat, and you can pair it with something. It's a suit coat because usually there's suit pants.
Right.
So that's a major thing. Some people think it's a no-no to rock the jeans with the regular blazer. Yeah, I think it's whatever. Yeah. If you can make it look
it's a
good.
personal style.
Yeah, it's a personal thing. If you can make it look good, why not? You know. But yeah, and the sport coat, like I said, you can definitely you can go a million different ways with that. You can wear any sort of casual pants, just khakis, like whatever, t-shirts underneath, layered with Henleys or baseball tees, stuff like that.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless, really.
Do what you want when you want to do it. Okay. I want to talk to you about deals, right? Allen Edmonds, right? Allen Edmonds is a quality brand. Shoes usually like $200, $300 These are $1.90. They fit me perfectly. Might have to get them resold, but that's not gonna be that much. $1.90. $1.90 for some $300 shoes. Come up.
Yeah, young veggies. Oh man, what you haters saying to him? Break a chick down, work her out like the sand dunes. I be in the city at the function where I ran into her, talking